Hey, it's John and Mike, brew-dudes.com, and tonight we've got empty glasses in front of us. Michael, why aren't we drinking something?
Oh, well, we've got this.
We do? Oh, okay.
Some
are we
beer.
drinking 40s or what?
We
What's
are
up with
drinking
that?
40s. So, I brewed up an American Blonde Ale
Okay,
for a big holiday shindig we're having with the extended family.
got it.
But I've always wanted to try this new little product here. So, it's this little blue guy here.
Is it called the Carbonator?
The Carbonator. So this is a, I've always referred to this or heard it referenced as just a carbonation cap, a Carbonator cap.
Yeah.
Standard 2-liter soda bottle,
Yeah.
obviously.
Cleaned and sanitized.
Oh, shoot. Yes. And then you put this thing on here, the cap on, it screws on just like a regular cap.
Yeah.
You squeeze, so I filled it with just a little bit of beer.
Yep.
I racked my beer and then I put some in here. I squeeze the bottle to get a lot of the air out of it.
Yeah.
Put the cap on, and it's the same thing as it's a normal ball lock.
Yep.
Top.
Looks like it. Yep.
And I hook it up to my kegging system, and I fill it up, and then I twist it to purge a couple of times, just like you would a keg. I'd squeeze it, and I did it. And then once you get to that point, and the beer's chilled down, I put it in the fridge, chilled down. Then I add CO2 back in there, and I've just gently
Rocked it back
rocked
and
it a
forth.
few times to agitate it and get CO2 in solution. So the point of this device
Yep.
is you've got still beer,
Yep.
and you could do this with beer that's still in primary. You could take some of it out, carbonate it, and see where you stand.
See where you are, yeah.
If you wanted to play around with, say, vanilla or spices, like this, I'm not sure if this beer is really going to work with this approach I had. You can do that. You could also put in here like a chili pepper to do something weird. You know, you could just do a 2-liter. You could fill it up more than I have, but I just wanted to sample a little bit because the rest of the beer, like I said, it's chilling, it's crashing. You can see I've picked up a really good chill haze here. I don't know if that comes out on camera, but so anyways, but it'll settle in the kegs. But this way, I can quickly carbonate it. This literally took 15 minutes for me to do this. So let's see if we
see if it tastes good.
see if it goes to the roof here.
That sounded nice.
That's good.
So does it only work with 2-liter bottles?
No, you can, because like your standard, like if you
It needs a screw top.
yeah, but all these tops are
Yeah.
pretty standardized across different size bottles, so you
I
could
see.
use different ones. Now, hopefully, I tried it earlier. Oh, look, there's some. You know, what? If only there
little
was a
bit of
device. If
carbonation.
only there was a device that enhanced foam creation. So, American Blonde Ale, quickly carbonated.
Are you going back to your recipe with Liberty hops and such?
Yeah, so this American Blonde Ale is sort of a take on my cream ale recipe.
Yep.
But after that cream ale I made was a little bit too a little hoppier than I wanted it to be.
Yep.
I just wanted to see if I could keep going down that road a little bit. So I upped my gypsum level to enhance the hops.
Mm-hmm.
And I also made it more of a blonde by throwing in some carapils and a little melanoidin just to give it a little bit more backbone to it, as opposed to the cream ale. It's usually crisp, pretty light.
Yep.
But yes, this is Liberty and a little bit of Warrior to bitter in the front end, but the rest of it's Liberty at Summit 60 and then 3 ounces at 20 minutes. So
Got it.
really hit it.
Yeah, it's nice. I think you have a nice balance of malt and hops there. Yeah, tastes good. The Warrior hops, man. I think I've had enough of those.
So have I.
Yeah,
And
I
I've
think that's
abandoned them for. I've got a double IPA going.
No
behind
offense,
this, and
but I think we've just had too many beers with Warrior hops in them lately.
Yeah, you know, and when I made this and first tasted it coming out of the primary too, I thought to myself, you know, maybe my Warrior hops, because I bought them in bulk,
Yeah,
maybe my Warrior hops just getting a little bit older than I want them to be.
possibly.
And so, the IPA I made, I stayed away from the Warrior hops on that one because I just didn't want any of that character. But I think having some hops here at 20 minutes kind of helps smooth out some of that weird solo Warrior taste. But I think, I could probably, the one thing I haven't done yet, this could probably be carbonated a little bit more.
Sure.
I'm just afraid of I don't know how much I can push this. I need to look up what the pressure tolerance is of a 2-liter bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, should I have my regulator set for 12 psi.
It says never use
Can
more
this-
than 40 psi.
Oh, well, I probably could have just really let it go until it equalized at 12 psi.
Yeah,
But-
that's what.
But
this
for a
is
quick
saying.
carbonation to just taste something,
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you have a flat beer, you transfer it, you take your hydrometer reading, and now it's like you're going to bottle or whatever. You're like, well, I just want to know what this is going to
Yeah,
taste like.
yeah.
This
There's
is a
so
great
much,
way
yeah.
to get it, especially if you use just the like a 20-ounce bottle.
Sure.
Put some in and just went
let
to
it go.
it. You know,
Well, this is cool. How much did this run you?
this thing is like $6.
Good.
It's a really great little. I don't know why I haven't got one before. I always
Wanted
see them
to.
and I never get
Yeah.
one. So
Well, there you go. I think this is a great little tool that can help you in that right before packaging stage,
Yeah.
after primary or after secondary conditioning or what have you, or the flavor experiments you were talking about earlier.
yep, I've read a lot of guys who like will pull like this much beer of like a lager,
Yep.
chill it, quickly
Yeah.
carbonate it, and then evaluate because now that carbonation will help lift out diacetyl.
Yes,
If
right.
you can smell it, so you can that way you can hopefully fix it in the fermenter.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
do whatever you got to do. So
Exactly. Cool.
great.
All right. That's a cool little tool. It's called the Carbonator. Probably you can find it at a homebrew store near you.
Yep.
If not online. So great. I think this is a great little tool in your arsenal, Mike.
Sweet.
I can't wait to taste more of these beers right before they're really ready to go.
That's right. Cool.
I'm looking forward to the near future. For John and Mike, brew-dudes.com. Cheers and brew on.
Cheers.